In 2021, a woman who hadn't released an album in 5 years or toured in a decade became a billionaire. Not from music, not from acting, from something the entire beauty industry said was impossible. Rihanna didn't just build a makeup company. She forced every major brand on the planet to change how they do business. And she did it by breaking every single rule they told her to follow. For decades, the beauty industry had a dirty secret. Walk into any high-end makeup store and you'd find maybe 10 foundation shades. Maybe. If you had dark skin or unique undertones, you were out of luck. Major brands simply ignored darker skin tones in the prestige category. They didn't see it as a market worth serving. Rihanna experienced this personally. As a woman of Afro-Barbadian and Afro-Guyanese descent, she spent years struggling to find makeup that matched her skin. But here's what makes her different from every other frustrated customer. She didn't just complain. She saw a billion-dollar gap in the market that everyone else was ignoring. In September 2017, Rihanna launched Fenty Beauty with something the industry had never seen. The brand launched with 40 foundation shades, serving everyone from the lightest to the darkest skin tones. Today, that number is 50, but she didn't do it alone. She partnered with LVMH, the French luxury goods conglomerate that owns Louis Vuitton, Dior, and basically every major luxury brand you can name. Rihanna owns 50% of Fenty Beauty, while LVMH provides manufacturing, distribution, and placement in Sephora stores worldwide. The launch was insane. Fenty Beauty went live in 17 countries on the same day, at the same hour, regardless of time zones. They were ready to ship directly to 137 countries. One mistake could have destroyed the entire operation. The results? Fenty Beauty made $72 million in its first month. The brand generated 132 million YouTube views. In 2018, revenue hit $570 million. Time magazine named it one of the best inventions of 2017. Something unexpected happened after Fenty launched. Media outlets started using a new term, the Fenty effect. After Fenty Beauty's launch, major competitors like MAC, Estee Lauder, and Maybelline scrambled to expand their own shade ranges to stay competitive. Sandy Saputo, Fenty Beauty's chief marketing officer, revealed their strategy. They never once used the word inclusive in their messaging. Instead, they followed 3 principles: exclude no one, let values inform the process, and show don't tell. The brand proved that inclusivity wasn't just morally right, it was massively profitable. Here's what makes this brilliant. Rihanna didn't compete on price or celebrity status alone. She solved a real problem that millions of people faced every single day. She created a product that people actually needed, not just wanted because her name was on it. By the end of 2018, many legacy beauty brands had expanded their foundation ranges to 40+ shades in direct response to Fenty's success. The entire industry standard changed because of one product launch. Rihanna didn't stop with makeup. In 2018, she launched Savage X Fenty, a lingerie brand that applied the same inclusivity philosophy to underwear. The brand offers a wide range of sizes and diverse models, and Rihanna owns 30% of it. The brand's annual fashion shows became cultural events. They featured models of all genders, body types, and backgrounds. Savage X Fenty was valued at approximately $1 billion, with some reports suggesting it reached $3 billion. In 2019, Rihanna made history again. She partnered with LVMH to launch Fenty Fashion House, becoming the first Black woman to head an LVMH brand. The line paused operations in 2021, but it proved her ability to disrupt traditional fashion norms. She didn't stop there. In 2020, she launched Fenty Skin, a minimalist, gender-neutral skincare line. In 2024, she introduced Fenty Hair, a repair-focused hair care line designed for all hair types with 9 products featuring ingredients like Barbados gooseberry and jackfruit extract. According to Forbes, Rihanna officially became a billionaire in 2021, with her net worth reaching $1.7 billion. She was the youngest self-made female billionaire in the United States at the time. Her reaction? She told The Cut that she celebrated by ordering Chinese food, switching from her usual pork fried rice to chicken fried rice that day. Let's break down where the money actually comes from. Fenty Beauty is valued at approximately $2.8 billion, and Rihanna owns 50%. That's $1.4 billion from one brand alone. Her 30% stake in Savage X Fenty adds another $270 to $300 million. Here's what's crazy. Rihanna has sold more than 60 million albums and 215 million digital downloads throughout her career, making her the biggest digital selling artist of all time. But because she doesn't have songwriting credits on many of her tracks, her actual cuts from music are smaller than you'd think. The bulk of her fortune comes from business, not music. In a given year, Rihanna earns $40 to $80 million from her expanding empire. Between June 2018 and June 2019, she earned $65 million. Between June 2019 and June 2020, she earned $45 million. In 2025, things changed. Rihanna's net worth fell by $400 million to an estimated $1 billion, a 29% decline. The CEO of Savage X Fenty quit in August 2024 to lead rival Victoria's Secret. Sales at both Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty remained flat. Fenty's highly anticipated launch in China faced what LVMH described as a challenging environment. The once red-hot celebrity business boom was cooling down. But here's the thing, she's still a billionaire. She's still the richest female musician in the world. And she's doing it all while raising 3 children with ASAP Rocky, including her 3rd child announced at the 2025 Met Gala. Rihanna's social media strategy is masterclass level. Fenty Beauty boasts over 12.8 million Instagram followers with an engagement rate of 0.85%, surpassing the industry average. On TikTok, the brand has 2.6 million followers and 52.4 million likes. Their YouTube channel has more than 911,000 subscribers and over 146 million views. She launched the Fenty Face Challenge right after the brand's debut. It encouraged everyone to share their looks using Fenty foundation. The campaign generated authentic user-generated content, with more than 248,000 posts currently using hashtag FentyFace on Instagram. The 2023 Super Bowl halftime show was another genius move. When Rihanna appeared pregnant and touched up her makeup with Fenty Beauty during the performance, it wasn't product placement. She reportedly made $97,000 in streaming royalties immediately following the show. But the real value was putting her brand in front of millions while doing what she does best, performing. Here's what separates Rihanna from every other celebrity with a beauty line. She's not just a spokesperson. As founder and CEO of Fenty Beauty, Rihanna is deeply involved in every aspect, from product conceptualization and formula approval to orchestrating global marketing campaigns. Sandy Saputo said something powerful about the Fenty Beauty launch. She revealed that when they first showed the campaign trailer internally, a room full of business leaders got emotional. It was the first time underrepresented, underserved women and cultures were featured in a global prestige beauty campaign. Rihanna's hands-on approach isn't marketing. It's real. She experienced the problem. She built the solution. She stays involved because she actually cares about the product, not just the profit. The most important lesson from Rihanna's empire isn't about makeup or lingerie. It's about vision. For years, major corporations with billion-dollar budgets and teams of researchers missed an obvious opportunity. They had the resources, the distribution, the manufacturing, but they didn't see the gap. Rihanna saw it because she lived it. She turned personal frustration into a business strategy. She didn't wait for permission. She partnered with the biggest luxury conglomerate in the world and forced them to do things differently. Fenty Beauty's success came from addressing an underserved audience with inclusive products. The brand didn't follow trends. It created them. It didn't compete on celebrity status alone. It solved real problems for real people. The Fenty effect proves that sometimes the best business opportunities are hiding in plain sight. They're in the complaints people make every day, the products they wish existed, the markets that everyone assumes are too small or too difficult to serve. Rihanna's net worth currently sits at $1.4 billion, making her one of the richest self-made women in entertainment. She built an empire not by following the music industry playbook, but by seeing opportunities everyone else ignored. She launched Fenty Beauty with a mission so simple it sounds obvious. Beauty for all. That mission generated over $500 million in annual revenue and forced an entire industry to change. She expanded into lingerie, skincare, and hair care using the same philosophy. She became the first Black woman to lead an LVMH brand. She balanced motherhood with running multiple companies, and she did it all by staying authentic, solving real problems, and refusing to accept the limitations others placed on her. The real secret to Rihanna's success isn't the products she created, it's the mindset she brought to business. She didn't ask for permission. She didn't wait for someone else to fix the problem. She saw a gap, built a solution, and changed an entire industry in the process. That's not just empire building, that's legacy.